Australia's debt to gross domestic product, or GDP ratio, measures how much we borrow versus how much we earn overall as a country each year. Australia is quite fortunate that we don't have high levels of debt, and this has allowed the government to provide a lot of support in the form of JobSeeker and JobKeeper during this crisis. The key question is, how does the government remove this support over the coming months without causing a spike in unemployment? A second issue is GDP has declined during the COVID-19 crisis as we've consumed less goods and less services. We've actually had two periods or 2 quarters of declining GDP, which is technically known as a recession. The government's trying to balance getting the economy going and GDP up again, while at the same time avoiding more outbreaks of COVID-19. Finally, we've been watching the annual bankruptcy figures and how these have been going during the COVID crisis. Surprisingly, they've actually been dropping, which on the surface seems quite strange. Now, the reason for this is many businesses have been propped up by the COVID JobSeeker and JobKeeper payments, and unfortunately, when these payments come off, we expect to see quite a sharp rise in bankruptcy, and this will be another challenge for the government for their upcoming budget. We'll be watching the upcoming budget with keen interest to see how the government responds to all these challenges. We already know they're planning to bring forward the tax cuts, which should see more money back in the hands of consumers. Obviously, the flip side to tax cuts is less revenue for the government, which will be another challenge for them as they try to support individuals and businesses over the coming years.